What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Wanted to go live real quick because the CBS NFL top coaches headed into 2021 was released today. And I'm very excited because our coach was in the top half of the NFL. And I got to be honest with y'all, it means a lot to me because I think that Brian Flores earns this type of respect. I know there were articles that came out recently saying, hey, Brian Flores is on the hot seat. Like I said, if you really read the article, it had nothing to do with Brian Flores, but I'm excited for them to release the rankings for the top coaches in the NFL as of right now. Now, he did come in 16th on the list, all right? He did come in 16th on the list, but when you look at everyone else on the list, you know, those are some great coaches. Now, it isn't your career coaching, but it's just heading into 2021. And to be ranked number 16, I'm going to be honest with you, that is actually a compliment. I know a lot of people in Dolphin Nation would be like, oh, Brian Flores should be top 10. He still has some work that he has to put in. He still has to show that he can find an offensive coordinator that fits the mold. He still has to show that he can bring a quarterback to the next level. Those are two things that Brian Flores has yet to do as a head coach under his watch. So those are the things that he needs to prove. And once he proves those things, I'm telling you now, he's not going to skyrocket in the top 10, but the top 5. You know why? Because if those things come to fruition, we're winning the Super Bowl. We're actually going to be in the playoffs having deep runs. So big ups to Brian Flores, number 16 on the list. Now, there were some notable coaches ahead of him. Of course, number 1 was Andy Reid with the Chiefs. Number 2 was Bill Belichick. Number 3, John Harbaugh. Number 4, Sean Payton. Number 5, Sean McDermott. Number 6, Sean McVay. 7, Pete Carroll. 8, Bruce Arians. 9, Matt LaFleur. 10, Mike Tomlin. 11, Kyle Shanahan. 12, Frank Reich. And 13, Kevin Stefanski. 14, Mike Vrabel. 15, Mike Zimmer. And 16, Brian Flores. I'm loving every bit of that, man. He makes the top half of the list, y'all. And like I said before, that's big for a young coach who only has 2 years of head coaching experience. And I'm going to tell you why he moved himself from the bottom part of the league to all the way in the middle. Because that first year, they scrapped everything. Our team sucked for half the season. He brought up a whole bunch of people off the street. I like to use that term, even though, they are NFL players. But guys who were undrafted, guys who had no name for themselves, and he started winning games at the end of his first season with the roster that's laughable, that some people might think that a college team would beat. He made them successful at the end of the season. We saw growth right away from Brian Flores with the strip roster. And last year, with a rookie quarterback who was injured and a journeyman in Ryan Fitzpatrick, with the offensive line that was pretty much brand new rookies, 3 rookies on the O-line, a depleted wide receiver core that had injuries up and down all year, a lack of a premier running back who we had to do it by committee. I mean, and it goes on with inconsistencies with health in the secondary, even though we still play good on defense. He was able to rattle off 10 W's. 10. That's finding a way to get it done. A lot of people feel like we overachieve, but this is the coming out party, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Flores has a real opportunity to show the league that it's not a gimmick, that we're here and we're here to stay this year. Will he do it? I believe so. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you believe Brian Flores will cement himself at least after this season in the top 10 coaches going into 2022? I really think he's headed in the right direction, man. Somebody said Flores top 10. That's crazy. 16, Jeremy Childs. I just read off the top 16. What coach would you put Brian Flores ahead of? I mean, we got a lot of coaches on here who've won Super Bowls, who have proven that they can take a organization to the promised land. I know we get in our feelings and we want our coach to be top 10 right now, but I am here to tell y'all, being number 16 is a compliment for Brian Flores, okay? He's not doing anything but headed up. He's headed in the right direction, and I love it. And he's on the hot seat. That's why I told y'all, ignore those crazy articles and stuff coming out about him being on the hot seat. These are the ones you pay attention to because it makes all the sense in the world. Brian Flores, top half of the league in coaches, and the sky is the limit. Man, this season, there's too much riding on this season, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. Just wanted to drop that new news on y'all. I'm happy we got a coach in the top half of the league, and he's going to climb this list. He's going to pass Mike Zimmer. He's going to pass Vrabel. He's going to pass Kevin. He's going to pass Frank. He's going to pass Kyle Shanahan. And from there, it's just a tenure thing. He has to have more and more tenure to continue to pass the guys ahead of that. But I see him making his way in the top 10. And this year it starts. We got to get that Super Bowl, y'all. Anyway, man, I hope y'all having a good night. I hope y'all have a great night. Just wanted to drop this last one on y'all. Our coach is heading in the right direction. Some good news before we go into tomorrow. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. If you're new to TD Fans Talk, subscribe now. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Good night. Y'all enjoy your family. See you soon. Peace. I'm out.